Morning, Abotai. Yesterday we mentioned in passing that one of the things that is asur to do before the tefillah is to be mitasek b'tzrachav, to do anything that is a person's own personal pursuits before the tefillah is asur. You can't conduct business. You can't go about your day until you pray tefillat shacharit. The Shulchan Aruch in Siman Petet also brings down, based on a Gemara Masechet Berachot Daf Yod, that it is asur to eat or drink before the tefillah. The Gemara brings it from a pasuk in the Navi, Ve'oti shlachta acharei gevecha, al tiger gevecha ela ge'echa, which means it is a form of ga'ava, it's a form of arrogance to eat and drink before the tefillah. Person is supposed to come before HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the morning, subjugated. After a person eats and drinks, he feels fulfilled, he feels satisfied, and that's not a way to stand for prayer before HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Not only that, the Chachamim were masmich on the pasuk, lo tochelu al adam, which means, lo tochelu ad shetitpalelu al dimchem. You can't eat until you pray for your blood. That's where we learn that from the Torah as well, even though it's not considered really a deoraita. Now, there are some notable exceptions. For instance, Shulchan Aruch says that if a person is chole, person sick, the halacha is that he's allowed to eat or drink a little bit before the tefillah so that he has koach to pray. Not only that, Maran Shulchan Aruch says that there are certain people who are istanisim. They cannot pray, they can't focus at all until they put something in their mouth in the morning. Says Maran, that person is considered chole legabet tefillah, is considered ill. Regular people don't need that. Regular people can pray without having to eat. However, for a person who cannot focus whatsoever, he is allowed to eat what he needs to before the tefillah. With regards to any water-based beverages, water is mutar before the tefillah, all the poskim say. Tea is mutar, coffee is mutar. There's a discussion among the poskim if you're allowed to add sugar or milk to your coffee or tea before the tefillah. Back in the day, it was considered something very chashuv. La'alachan ma'aseh, Rov Poskei Zmanenu hold that it is mutar to have a tea or coffee with a little bit of milk and sugar. However, there are beverages, especially the fancy ones, that have a lot of milk in them, lattes and cappuccinos and things of that nature. Those are asur lifnat tefillah, because those are not just a little bit of milk to take away the bitterness of the coffee. It's not just a splash of milk. Those are a lot of milk, and it's asur to drink milk before the tefillah. So people make a mistake and think, oh, it's mutar to have a coffee, and therefore it's mutar to order anything at Starbucks. That's not necessarily the case. You have to be careful. Regular drinks, water, tea, coffee, the regular versions are mutar. Anything that is upgraded, that would be already asur, especially with milk, which is considered a mashke that gives a person koach, and that would be asur before the tefillah. Have a wonderful day.